Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my kitchen, or welcome if you are new. I am Denise. Today I'm going to start doing some prepping for the upcoming work week. In here I have 1 pound of strawberries soaking in cold water with about a 1/4 cup of vinegar. They have been soaking for 2 minutes. So now I'm going to rinse them off and get them ready to eat. If I get the produce that I buy prepared, then it's less likely to not go to waste. So I like to have all these sliced up and cleaned so we're more apt to eat them. Okay, strawberries are ready. Now I'm going to see about that cantaloupe. We purchased this one yesterday. I'm hoping it's going to be good. Oh, so far it's looking decent. Nice and juicy looking. Yeah, that's pretty good. So I'm just going to slice these into moons. Put them in a container in the refrigerator. I'm going to have to put these in a Ziploc bag. All right. Now we have strawberries and cantaloupe ready to grab from the refrigerator and eat. And I'm going to have to eat a couple of them. All right, I'll bring you back for the next project. Okay, now I want to get this green pepper all diced up, ready to go when I want green pepper this week. I find it easiest to cut the top and bottom off, and then just cut the innard out like that. And then I'll just cube it up. And then if I don't get this all used up before it goes bad, I'll put it in the freezer. Then I can use it on pizzas and what have you. Okay, and then I'll just chop up the tops and bottom. Cut out the stem piece. Not really a whole lot of waste. Okay, now for the onion. I'll take care of this onion quick. run it under cold water in hopes that I won't tear up. And I generally don't. Now I have a jar of chopped onion and a container of chopped green pepper. I think that's all the produce that I wanted to get ready. Okay, now I'm going to get some sharp cheddar cheese shredded up so it's ready when I need it. And I just do the whole block at one time. I'm one of these people who will not buy shredded cheese because I don't like the stuff that's on it. So I just shred mine. Do a whole block at one time and then it's ready for you. And I put this in the freezer too before it goes bad if I don't get it all used up. That works great, having it in the freezer. Shredded cheddar cheese for when we need it. I think I have a little bit in the fridge that I'll put on top of here. So that can get used first. Okay, there's another thing off of my to-do list. Okay, now I'm going to bake some buttermilk blueberry muffins. I need to preheat my oven to 400 degrees. I need 2½ cups of flour. And then I need 3/4 of a cup of sugar. One and a half teaspoons of baking powder. A half a teaspoon of baking soda. And a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And whisk these together just so everything gets mixed before I add the wet. Okay, now I need 1 cup of buttermilk. So I have this buttermilk blend. I'm going to use this now and see what this is all about. Never used this before. So I need 4 tablespoons and I need 1 cup of water. Mix this up. Pour this 1 cup of buttermilk in a bowl. And I need a 1/2 cup of vegetable oil or canola oil. Okay, a 1/2 cup. And then I need 2 eggs. And 1½ teaspoons of vanilla. Now I'm going to mix these wet ingredients together. Now we're going to pour it into the flour mixture. And we're going to mix this. Don't want to over mix it. Okay. Now I'm going to add 1½ cups of frozen blueberries that I have rinsed, thawed and rinsed. Fold these in gently. I always make my muffins in mini muffin form. I lost the paper. Okay, I have my tablespoon cookie scoop here. I'm just gonna fill every one of these up. Scrape the last of this out and get that final muffin. We're going to get 44 mini muffins out of this recipe. Okay, these are going to bake in the 400-degree oven for about 15 minutes. So I will bring you back. Okay, the muffins are done. They were in for their 15 minutes. Oh, look at these beauties. Get these taken out so they can cool down. Okay, while my blueberry muffins sit here and cool down, I'm going to make some buttermilk pancakes. It's basically the same thing as the muffins we just made. I'm going to double the recipe. So I need a half a cup of this buttermilk mix. I'm just using the recipe that's right on the container. Then I need 2 cups of flour. I like having pancakes in the freezer for in the morning if I want one before I go to work. So there's 2 cups of flour. Now I need 2 tablespoons of sugar. Two teaspoons of baking powder. And 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And a half a teaspoon of salt. And I'm going to give these a little bit of a whisk. And now I need to add 2 beaten eggs. This has to be in the refrigerator once it's opened, if you didn't know that. I didn't know it when I bought it. But so it'll store in the fridge. Give these a little bit of a whisk. And then I need 2 cups of water and a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. Two cups of water, 2 beaten eggs, give this a little bit of a mix. Don't want to overmix this one either. Put this in the refrigerator. Care of this stuff so I can get my griddle on here. And we'll get this cleaned up. I think I'll just use this to get my batter out. Well, maybe I'll use my ice cream scoop. All right, now we can start our pancakes. My thawed and rinsed blueberries. It's about a cup. I'm going to gently fold these in. Looks like I could have went with some more blueberries. Some butter on here. Use the ice cream scoop to scoop some batter on here. Get out another cooling rack. Okay, we got some nice bubbles forming here. All right. Okay, I'm just going to get the rest of these pancakes made up. I'll let them all cool down good, and I'll show you how I store these things. So I'll bring you back in a little while. Okay, the pancakes are completely cooled. So now I'm gonna put a piece of parchment paper between the pancakes, and I'm gonna put them in the Ziploc freezer bag, and I will put them down in the freezer, and that way we can grab a pancake when we want one. They're so much better homemade than buying them pre-frozen ones. So much better. Okay, I'm going to do this with all the pancakes. And then my muffins, I'm going to put probably a dozen or so into a freezer bag and put them in the freezer. And then the other dozen will go into the cookie jar. So I'm just going to get these couple things taken care of, and then I'm done. I'd like to thank you for spending this time in the kitchen with me. If you like this kind of kitchen content and grocery hauls and dinner ideas, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you part of my YouTube family. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.